So, good morning everybody once again. Good morning, sir. Please write one more term. Please write with me. Please write this word. Depletion. 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 Please write this and keep quiet everybody. Please help me. It will take 5 minutes time to explain to you because I am teaching this chapter. So I want that the small terms should be clear. It will take 2-3 minutes to clear. Concept should be clear to you. Now, depreciation you have understood. Amortization you have understood. Now, see, depletion is also some sort of depreciation. Depletion is also actually connected with depreciation, like amortization. But why it is having a different name? Same thing, depreciation, amortization, depletion, all are loss in value of asset. There is no doubt about it. But depletion is also loss in value of asset. But I'll clarify what type of asset. Certain special type of assets are there. In those cases, loss in the value is known as depletion. Let me tell you what type of assets are there. The assets which are, suppose, natural resources. Oil mine, coal mine, gold mine, mostly mineral resources. You know, in Assam we are having oil mines. In Digboy we are having oil mines. So as you are extracting the oil and burning it out, it is reducing inside. Oil reserve is reducing. There is also depreciation. Why not? That is also asset. You are having oil mine, oil resources, natural oil resources, and ONGC is extracting that, and then refinery is refining that, and you are riding your bicycle and car, you are driving your car, and all vehicles are drinking petrol, isn't it? Yes, anyway, so this mineral resource is an asset. Resource is asset. But then more you use, the more it gets reduced. So that reduction in value of asset is also depreciation. But we use here a different term. Instead of depreciation, we call it what? Depletion. Hope it's clear to you? Yes, 2 lines. Only 1 or 2 lines. I wanted this to be clear to you. Depletion is used in the extraction of extraction, extraction of natural resources like mines, quarries, you know, stone quarries, mines, quarries. There is stone quarry, as you take out the stone and break it and make the buildings, stone chips, and different purpose you using. So the source of the stone is reducing, the depreciation. Mines, I told you, mines, minerals, the more you use, it's getting reduced. And that is depreciation, but we shall call it depletion. That is the meaning. I hope everybody is clear about it now. So please write 2-3 lines so that you can remember my class. In future you can refer to this and also frequently see my video whenever you get confused. And if you are having more and more confusion, I am free to you to talk anytime. Please write etc., queries, etc. When assets are extracted, comma, the availability of such assets reduces with the volume of extraction. Extraction means taking out, right? Volume of extraction. That means the more you extract, it is reducing, isn't it? More you extract, more it is reduced. And that reduction is depreciation. But we call it depletion. Very clear? Okay. If a business purchases a coal mine, COAL, coal mine of rupees 10 lakh, and if it holds, HOLDS holds, if it holds, HOLDS holds coal of 1 lakh tons, 1 lakh tons, that means the coal mine is costing 10 lakh and in the mine there are 1 lakh tons coal. Example, just example. And if 1/10 of the quantity of coal is extracted in a particular year, comma, the value of the coal mine will be reduced by 1/10 of rupees 10 lakh. 1/10 of rupees 10 lakh. That is rupees 1 lakh. So the example, you can make some other example also. Suppose a business has purchased a coal mine costing rupees 10 lakh. And in the coal mine, there are 1 lakh tons of coal. So you can find the value of 1 ton. You can divide and find it. Now you see in a year how much coal is extracted. And then find the value of that much of coal. And that will be the depreciation. Means depletion. The coal mine is costing 10 lakh rupees. And there are 1 lakh tons of coal in the mine. So what is the cost of 1 ton? 1 ton, 10 lakh divided by 1 lakh. How much? 10 lakh divided by 1 lakh is 10 rupees. So 1 ton coal cost rupees 10. You have extracted, suppose, 10,000 tons. So in value, how much is extracted? 10,000 into 10 is 1 lakh. In 1 year, suppose. So your depletion is 1 lakh rupees. This is your loss. This will be treated as depletion. Got it? That way you have to find, very simple. You can find example. Means how much coal is extracted or how much mineral oil is extracted. And what is the cost of that quantity. And that is depreciation for the year. Clear? But we call it depletion. So one last line you write. One last line. This reduction in the value of this reduction in the value is this reduction in the value is known as depletion. So you remember depletion, depreciation, amortization. What is the common thing? All these things are losses in the value of asset. Depreciation is connected with loss in the value of fixed asset which are tangible. And amortization is connected with intangible asset. Loss in the value of intangible asset. And depletion is related to loss in the value of natural resources like mine, etc., etc. But the accounting treatment of all these is same. There is no doubt. If you learn one, see depreciation is a loss. I'll be teaching very soon. See depreciation, you have purchased a machinery of rupees 10 lakh and in 1 year there is depreciation 1 lakh, suppose. So when you purchase the machine, simple journal, it will not take much time for me to teach you if you understand, if you have the conception. Very simple. But if you do not have the conception, I'll take a lot of time to explain. But if you have the conception, I'll take one time only to explain. Let me explain now only. You have purchased a machinery account debit to cash or bank. And then there is depreciation. Depreciation account debit to machinery. Finished? That's it. So simple. Depreciation debit to machinery. Because depreciation is loss. Losses, expenses debit. And machinery is reducing credit when asset reduces. You know all these things, no? Decrease credit. So that way, the American approach will be applied here. It will be very simple, but if you have to have the conception clear. Hope depletion is clear, depreciation clear, and amortization is also clear. Thank you very much. I'll be taking up the accounting entries very soon.